Sunday was a massively important day for Jose Chili DeCastro, as he stood in front of his audience for nearly 7 hours in a live stream where he literally begged for the thousands of dollars needed to fund his latest lawsuit, and walked away with a total of $353 donated to his GoFundMe. DeCastro made the claim that he was poor, broke, possibly destitute, that he couldn't afford to properly sue former Justice of the Peace Hans Zimmerman and others, because AI would soon be outlawed for use in legal cases. Only a yearly subscription to the Westlaw AI could save him, because it would never be outlawed. It cost $4,000 a year, he said, and as a poor YouTuber with 646,000 subscribers and 2,060 people tuning into his live stream for one moment of the vertically formatted stream that has had 285,399 views in the 9 hours it's been live, he simply couldn't afford that. Strangely, going from success to failure as moments pass, DeCastro was unsure if he was a poor boy who nobody loved, who needed your help to fight this monstrosity, or the cold-blooded killer who brought thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening, to those he conquered in the past. Barely a mention was made about his threatened and soon-to-be-filed, maybe, lawsuit against Dale Lackluster Hiller, his constitutional headquarters board game, or his never-ending lawsuit against Kate Peter, Team Skeptic, Daniel Clement, and Michael Blue Bacon Peratini, which very well may end this week. His focus for the night was how the dirty, no-good, rotten, stinking, unscrupulous, uneducated, horrible justice of the peace, Ann Zimmerman, and the jackboot thug pigs who jailed him twice in Las Vegas, and how you needed to give him $5,000 to $6,000 to sue them and make up to $69 million off of the abuse he suffered at their hands. The weekend started slowly for DeCastro, with Friday's take of $0 not surprising anyone. He didn't go live, so he didn't have the opportunity to pitch his campaign to his fans. Sean Paul Long Island Audit Reyes took the day with a $5 donation to his Support the Fight Against Tyranny and Corruption GoFundMe campaign. Saturday fared better for the diminutive YouTuber. With no YouTube livestream to speak of, he pulled in $547 in donations to his GoFundMe campaign to take the crowdsourcing title for the day, with Clash with Bow placing second with a $110 take, and DeCastro's own Craig Hendry GoFundMe taking in a massive $10 for the day. Sunday rounded out the 3-day period with DeCastro stumbling backwards. His nearly 7-hour live stream only took in $353 in donations towards his campaign to give him the win for the day. Sean Paul Reyes again placed second with a $25 donation to his Support the Fight Against Tyranny campaign. All in all, he's made $1,200 out of his $5,000 or $6,000 or whatever goal he's going to settle on, if you only count the money going towards GoFundMe campaigns. He's made hundreds more from PayPal and Cash App donations and YouTube Super Chats during his live streams, though none of that money seemed to be factored into the totals he announced, as he drives his fans to donate directly to his GoFundMe campaign. DeCastro has shown in the past, when he buckles down and focuses on a fundraising goal, he can meet the goals he sets. However, the frantic days when he made $60,000 to various GoFundMe campaigns last year in a 3-month period don't seem to be repeating themselves this year. There's money to be made in the market, though, and people seem willing to donate if the goal is something they care about. YouTuber Clash with Bow has taken in $6,095 for the month, for example. While he's had a giant head start over DeCastro, with his campaign running roughly 6 weeks, there's interest in his case as he's fighting a possibly illegal arrest out of the Boston area. He may actually go to jail if convicted, and he needs legal representation desperately. DeCastro, on the other hand, is arrogantly suing a pair of judges after being told that it's almost impossible to sue a judge. He's asking for nearly $69 million because he says he was searched to see if he was live streaming illegally before a hearing, and his buddies weren't allowed in the courtroom for another hearing, even though they for sure got there 10 minutes early. While he's filed the lawsuit for real, he needs the rest of your hard-earned money because his love affair with ChatGPT is over, and he needs to switch to Westlaw AI, which isn't actually an AI, but you need to give him your money anyway, y'all, because somebody has to. We suspect that he'll eventually make his goal, or he'll get $3,000 in GoFundMe money and declare that he's reached his goal through other means. But if his nearly 7-hour effort for $350 indicates anything, it's that he probably won't make it this particular week. We'll be monitoring DeCastro's crowdsourcing efforts as his quest for justice continues.